What's up, guys? It's Light Duelist here, coming to you with another deck profile video. Today I'll be deck profiling Sylvan's. It's a great deck. I had a friend of mine said Sylvans are only lit when they want to be lit. So in other words, Sylvans are only good when they want to be good. Because sometimes you excavate the right card, sometimes you excavate the card you don't want to, but it really doesn't matter. At the end of the day, this deck is really fun to play with, and yeah. So I'm gonna go in with the deck profile, and we're gonna start off with the monsters. So with the monsters, I play Triple Hermitry, of course. He is such a great beater with 27 attack. An amazing card. So you can excavate, top card. Once per turn, you excavate the top card, and if it's a plant, you draw one more. You can draw one more card. And when it's excavated, you can look up to the top three and rearrange in any order. So yeah. I play 3 Sage Core. Sage Core is one of the best cards when it comes to attack and defense, with having an attack of 26 and defense of 21. Unlike Hermitry, who I believe had 27 attack and 1800 defense, but Sage Core is in the 2000s when attack and defense, so it's a pretty good card. Just like Hermitry, you excavate the top card, and if it's a plant, send it to the grave. And then when he's excavated, you get to add one Sylvan spell card or trap card from your graveyard to your hand. So pretty useful. Um, then I run 2 Princess Sprout. 3 definitely clogs. You don't want to see her in your hand. That's why she's really good when she's excavated, because when she's excavated, you can put summon her to the field, and you can choose any level from 1 through 8 and make her that level. So she's what helps you get into your rank plays and all your synchros. Um, she has another effect that when she's on the field, you can tribute her and then excavate the top card and send it to the grave, and then place one Sprout monster from your graveyard to the top of the deck. But you really don't want to. You don't use that effect, so you really want her to excavate her to the graveyard to put some her on the field. So because your XYZs and your synchros is what makes this deck pretty good. Then I run 2 Marshall Leaf. Um, when he's excavated, you can target one monster in your opponent's on the field and destroy it. When he's normal summoning, you can choose up to 1 or 2, your choice, and excavate that many. So yeah, really really good. He's not pretty bad for a 1500 attack monster. So let's say you can't do anything first turn. I mean, it wouldn't kill you to normal summon him, but overall he's good. Then I run 2 Peacekeepers. I know some people play at 3 because of Lone Fire and all that, but I believe he's good at 2. You can play him at 3, of course, if you want, but my personal preference is he's good at 2. So I call it when he's normal special summon, you get to excavate the top card, and then when he's excavated, you get to target one level 4 lower plant monster, I think, and then special summon him to the field. So he's what makes your Lone Fires in the graveyard like come back into the field and you can go off. So yeah. So yeah. Um then I play 1 Treasure Sprout. He's really good. When he's special summon, you get to choose 1 or 2. Only when he's special summon though. And excavate that many cards, and then when he's excavated, you get to special summon 1 level 1 plant monster from your deck. So I mostly go for a copy plant or spore, but yeah. Then I play 1 Komashurumu. He's really good. I don't have another one. I would play 2. I mean, but I only play 1 at the moment. He's really good for a defense, 2000 defense. So when he's flipped, you get to choose up to 1 through 5 and excavate that many cards. Also, when he's excavated, you get to destroy 1 spell tracker your opponent controls. So he's really good. He's really good, 2000 defense. So I would play 2, but I don't have 2. So yeah. Um, Except for the 7 monsters. Going to the non-Sylvan monsters, you play your triple Lone Fire. Really, really good in this deck, you know. So you know what he does. On once per turn, tribute a special summon from a plan from the deck. So really good at 3. Double Rose Lover. She's so amazing when you have your Deadly Hermitry in hand or your Sage Core in hand, and I mean yeah, your Sage Core in hand. Although Sage Core does have the effect of when a Sylvan monster is sent to the graveyard instead of doing the damage step, you can special summon from hand. But you will have sometimes that deadly sorry, that deadly Sage Core Hermitry. So she's going, and your plant monster is unaffected by traps that turn. So she's really good. You know, you banish her and special summon from hand. One copy plant. Copy plant, he's really really good. He copies the level of any plant monster on the field. So he's what gets you. He's like from Princess Sprout. He helps you with your XYZs and synchros. So he's really really good. I mostly summon him by one for one how you call it, Treasure Brow spread. In fact, you know, when he's excavated, you know, he could special summon 101 from the deck. So really really good. Spore. Once again, he helps you with your synchros and your XYZ plays and all that crazy stuff. And last but not least, one glow up bulb, because it's glow up bulb and really really good. Its effect is once per duel, of course, and he also like Spore and Copy Plant, Punch Sprout. They'll help you with your synchros, your XYZs, and all of that crazy shenanigans. So he's really really good in this deck. And that's it for the monsters. Onto spells. Triple Sylvan Charity. This is like the graceful charity of the deck. Really, really, really good card. You draw 3, and then you show 2, and then you know to your opponent 1 Sylvan card and 1 other card. It doesn't have to be a Sylvan. And the good thing is that you get to draw 3, and it's just really, really good. So there's times where you go second and you don't draw the Lone Fire that you need. So you just hope that you have that Sylvan Charity in hand. You just hope you draw that 1 Lone Fire, and you know you can go off. But Sylvan Charity, really, really good. Recyclable with Stage Core when it's excavated, so really, really good. Then I play double Mount Sylvania. I would recommend 3, but the thing about it is that it's a really, really good card. It really is. And I used to play 3, but now I play 2. And the thing is, once you have 1 already on the field, and it's just like a dead draw. It's like once you have 1 in the field and then you draw another one, you really don't want to see no more than 2. So that's why I bumped it down to 2. I do side the 3rd one, so yeah, 2 Montsylvanias and triple Miracle Fertilizer. I know some people play it at 2. I play it at 3 because I just feel like it's the common haunted of the deck. Although people do MST this, I don't know, for some reason, without even reading the card. But even if this gets MST'd or destroyed, your monster doesn't get destroyed. But yeah, sometimes I do side out the 3rd one and put in something else. But I play it at 3 because my personal preference, I just find it really good at 3. So yeah. 2 Forbidden Lands. Monster Protection, this deck does fear back row because you really don't run traps at all, except for 2. But yeah, 2 Forbidden Lands for that monster protection. Double MSD. Once again, back row protection. For the one-ohms, 1 for 1. 1 Foolish. Your 1 Soul Charge. And your 1 Regeki. Because Regeki helps out, going for that OTK and all that good stuff. And then the only 2 traps I play are the 2 Royal Decrees. Royal Decree in this deck, in my personal preference, I feel like it's really good. You can access Royal Decree, very very good in deck, especially Mount Sylvania's effect during your opponent's end phase. You can put it top either bottom deck, but I just feel like in this deck you can really have Royal Decree in your hand like nothing. So love it. That's it. It's 40 card deck. On to the extra. I run double Felgran. Felgran is just so amazing in his deck. The effect of doing each return to negate effect and being unaffected by other card effects is just amazing. It's really good. Really good in this deck. Then I want to run Tachyon because negating during the battle phase and all that. Although construct is gone, but still really good. Along with the armor Photon Dragon, I just found this really amazing. The fact that you can overlay this over Tachyon, and you use all your Tachyons or their XYZ attachments, and you can overlay this over Tachyon, bop a monster, and he's at 4,000, so he's really good. And I found him really useful in this deck. That's it for the rank 8s. For the rank 7s, I played double Rhea. The only reason I played 2 of her is because I do not own Big Eye, Dracossack, or that XYZ Red Eyes, which I do highly recommend because it's really good. If anything, I'll drop one of this for one of the cards that I just mentioned. But I just love Rhea because she has a really good effect, to tribute a plant, and then that plant's monster level, you get to look at the top 8. So let's say you tribute Hermitry, you look at top 8 because his level is 8. You look at top 8 and you rearrange them in any order, and then you detach. Choose a number from 1 to 3, and then excavate that many. And for that many plant, you get to bounce as many cards from the field to the hand. And she is just so amazing because she does not target. Really good card. Then I play for the rank 8. I play I'll say because that 3200 defense is amazing, and that effect of detaching and selecting a card from your opponent's side of the field and putting it on top or bottom of the deck is really good. Good way to stall. That's it for the XYZs that I play. Like I said, I do recommend Big Eye, Dracossack, and that Red Eyes XYZ, that new one, because that burning effect is serious. So 1 Leo, really good. No targeting until your second main phase, so it's really good. 1 Star Eater, really good. His synchro summoning cannot be negated, and then when he attacks, no card effects can be activated. So it's like kind of like an Armor 80s, but really good. 1 Black Rose, of course, to nuke the field and all that. 1 Stardust Dragon. Once you have Stardust Dragon and then like Felgran on the field, it's just really good. It's really amazing to play this card in this deck. Especially double Felgran and the Spark Dragon is just really amazing. The protection is serious. 1 Armades, because she is Armades and she's amazing, and nothing can be activated when she attacks. And your 1 Formula Synchron. I do not have Shooting Star. Unfortunately, I do not have Shooting Star, which is another card that I do recommend. So remember, Shooting Star, Big Eye, Dracossack, and that Red Eyes Echo Z monster, because those monsters are really good in this extra deck, and it's amazing. So unfortunately, I do not have them. I really wish I did, but money is serious. But either way, not a bad extra deck. Yeah. Onto the side. Side is personal preference. I just have this side because it might not be the best side, but it's whatever. Because I don't have, once again, I don't have the cards for a side, but it's just my side because 2 effect failures. I know I'm so mad that this one's hollow and that was just common, but it is what it is. 2 effect failures, 1 Dandelion, and 1 Flower Bot, because Flower Bot does come in handy. So does Dandelion with your synchros and all that shenanigan. And Flower Bot is just really good. The fact that you get to draw and then put 1 card from your hand to the top deck, and then really good. That's it for the monsters. That's all I run for the monsters. For the spells, 1 Symbol of Heritage, because it's really good. with your triple long, if you triple long fire, and you can activate this, or your hermit trees and your sage cores are all in the graveyard, activate this, and really good. One mind body to shield for more protection for your monsters, because there was at one point where I played the deck with 2 lances and 2 mind body to shield, and the protection was just really really serious. But I sided one because one's all you need. You don't want to be paying that many life points, for all that when you have cards like lands and the third amount Sylvania in case you want to play it. That's it for the spells. On for the traps. Double mirror force. Because in case you side out on Royal Decree, you don't want to be left out with no other traps that can help you. Same goes with Phoenix Chain for those monster negations. So I'll mostly side out like the Royal Decrees for the 2 mirror forces, the third fertilizer, and I'll side out some any other card like 1 for 1, maybe 1 for 1, or you can side out something else. You know, anything else that you can. An amnesty maybe, but then double line prison mirror because Cosmo is a thing, and I hate Cosmos, but it's like Konami said, play Cosmos, and fuck Shadows, and F Necross and all that, but they did a pretty good job with that. Not gonna front, but double lane prisoner. Same thing goes with the double Imperial Iron Wall. And so yeah, so that's pretty much it for the deck profile at my side. Once again, please, I do recommend the cards. I just said to be recommended, and that's pretty much it. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment anything, guys. Feel free to. I had a lot of comments in my Noble Knight deck profile, and I love the ideas these two guys had. Really, really good ideas. So yeah, subscribe, thumbs up, and Light Duelist out.